10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Hello, people.
Ten,
9, 8,
7,
6, ten,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Oh, Hi, people, who are watching this. We're so sorry for the delay, but it seems like we're having some server issue right now. So we'll be back to you in a second. We're so sorry for the delay.
Ten,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Hello, people of Dash League. We are here with a great match. We have O versus have O versus. As soon as this Hyperdash screen is gone.
Envy.
Envy. We have O versus Envy. I'm so sorry for the delays and technical difficulties and everything that I'm screwing up with my second cast. I'm very, very experienced, but it should be a great match.
Don't listen to Gravix. He's doing an awesome job. We're happy to have you here. It's not Hyperdash without some technical difficulties. Looks like Lazarus is having quite a bit of issues, though. He was supposed to be hosting this server, popped into a couple that we tried to get in with him, and then dropped out, and then Jedi ended up hosting.
Yeah.
Looks like Laz was just bouncing in and out there for a second, so I wonder if he is having connection issues.
So I'm curious for what you guys think, people who are watching, and I'm curious for you, Bird. Who do you think will win this, Envy or O?
Oh, as we saw in the earlier match today, I am horrible at predictions, but you know that's not going to stop me. I think Envy's going to win this one. I think they got a super top lineup. I mean, Evil, Pancake, Noggle, Rusty, Maz, Jedi. That is just tough to beat. Not to discount Other, though. We played them last cycle, and they put it to us big time. You know, C2 is wild with the Rockets. They got OK, Outsider, F2P, and Lazarus. All of those guys are excellent at all the positions they play. Absolutely going to be a close one, but I definitely think Envy is going to edge it out just a little bit. How about you?
I definitely think that it's going to be a very close match, but I feel like, yeah, we have Jedi, we have Evil, we have Rusty, we have Naz on Envy. I feel like it's going to be a close match, but I feel like Envy might just be able to squeak out.
You know, they are a newer team of kind of players from different parts of the league. It will be interesting if the long-standing teamwork of Other can beat that kind of new firepower that's just coming together. So, very exciting to watch. You know, Other they took a hard bounce in the first cycle. They got paired up against two incredible teams in USNC and Phoenix, and then they dropped down and then played Bandit and us at Sky. So it'll be interesting to see now that they bounce back into Dasher tier, kind of where they end up, how they do against some of these better teams this cycle.
Yeah, and we have Cream Delight in the chat. He's saying, as an O teammate, Envy will win Abyss, O will win Waterway, and it'll probably be Envy that takes control point. I feel like that's definitely a great prediction. I'm hoping that it goes that way. I'd love to see control point.
Yeah, Other is an incredible Waterway team. Looking at their, hold on, let me pull up their previous matches. Yeah, when they played UNSC, they lost 2-1, but if I am remembering correctly, the one that they did win was on Waterway. Yeah, they won it 1-0. That was a super intense Waterway. So yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see what they can do on Abyss. If they can sneak Abyss out from Envy, you know, if they've got some strats they've been cooking up, that would be incredible to see them win Abyss and then go into the Waterway knowing they're a little bit favored on that map.
Right now, if we're looking at the chat poll, it seems like chat thinks that Envy will be the one taking W here. But again, you never really know. It's Hyperdash, baby, for now.
All day long, Gravix and I have been asking for new things from the developers. I would love for them to link YouTube, Discord, and the game so we could get live betting odds.
Well, that might be a bit too far.
Never, ever. Well, if they're holding tight to the start time of 5:30 p.m. EST, they have about 6 minutes to get started. I don't know if they're going to push that back just a little bit because it did take them a minute to finally get a lobby open after Laz had some issues. But either way, we are getting close. Yeah, you know, like all the matches this season, I'm definitely predicting that it's going to go to control point. We've had such balanced matches. The teams are getting so good at strats. They're getting so good at bouncing back from losses. It's almost hard not to expect a control point these days.
Or even on Waterway, just like...
Oh, and there we go. The match has started. The team
Yeah,
formerly
looks like
known
we are
as Other
starting.
versus Envy.
Prepare
Oh,
to
there's the
start.
jellyfish.
There's our big man, Jellyfish. Right now we're watching
big guy.
Laz. All setting up. Looks like Laz is grabbing some action.
That's interesting. I'd be interested to see where he started out with SMGs. Usually in this map, I see so many people going for heavies.
Looks like chat thinks that
Match starts
Envy
in 3,
is gonna take the
2,
entire match.
1.
Let me throw up a poll to
Go.
see who do you guys think will win payload.
Nemesis elimination.
Oh wow, Noggle just exploded out of there. Got all the way almost to checkpoint before dying. Had nobody on the cart there for a second for Envy, and now we're on the double stack. Are you able to make the mini-map a little bit bigger, Gravix?
Yes, I can definitely do that. I have not adjusted settings for Waterway yet.
It's so
The Nego
small.
with that now.
Jedi doing a great job pushing up. Outsider, great kill with the shotguns to take him out. I love that shotgun pistol setup. That has really gained some popularity in the last couple of seasons.
Bird.
It's actually just moving. I think you're changing the X position, the X-axis.
Oh, right now. Oh, there's a lot more than.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I didn't. Okay.
I realized there was this much of the map here.
Oh, Envy is just flying right now. We got a couple of disruptors all the way up past the water room into the hook room that just got taken out. Envy is in the water room at probably about 4 minutes and 50 seconds there. If you were with us for the earlier match today, Gov versus TBDI, you know, it's a pretty quick time and very similar to what we've been seeing most of the day. It just seems like the blue pushes on all of the maps have been so much stronger this season than in past seasons. I don't know, you know, what's going on in the arms race, red versus blue. That blue's really got the advantage right now, but we've really been seeing just some incredible pushes and not as much as defensive holds as I remember from last season. They are flying. They are up the hill at 347. Great push by Envy. That is a lot of time to get it around. They can get around this corner. This is going to be huge for them. Very similar to that Canyon final push.
Remind me of that
Let's see if they really need to get a hold set up. They need to get some disruptors down there so Envy can't be coming up in these solid groups. Oh, great rocket kills. Double kill by C2. That definitely helps. But he is hard pressed right now. He's got a couple of people following from all sides, and they get the Rocketeer. It does finally look like others getting a bit of a hold here, though. They're keeping bodies on card. They're taking the fights there and making sure that this thing does not round that corner, because 305 is a lot of time to shut them down for. Red bodies flying all over the place. Noggle doing a nice job of disrupting, but it's taken out by F2P. Great kill.
Hope this mini map looks good enough for you there, Bird. That's
perfect, thank you.
Alright, good, because
I feel embarrassed that I didn't realize that it wasn't all there at first.
It looks like the chat is saying that Envy will take payload here.
They're doing a great job of proving them right now. They're getting a solid push and some real cart time. 2 minutes and 28 seconds away, and they just have a little bit of ways to go. The cart is around the corner. If they can clear out the hook room and then clear out around cart, they can get a really solid push using that shield to stop anyone from killing them that's being spawned in at the moment. Ooh, a little bit of lag there.
Outsider waiting your health pickup.
That's a great spot to try to break up some group ups right there. Ooh, but 3 people coming through, all of them getting on cart.
It looks like Envy getting really close to checkpoint here.
They would have spaced that out just a little bit longer. I think they could have gotten that push.
There are some great group ups there, but I think they grouped up a bit.
Yeah, they were all on cart, and the other players were all able to shoot at them all at once, as opposed to all turning for one player and then the other 2 coming in and killing those guys. But Other has rockets set up now. Outsider in the hook room. This is exactly what you want to see from a defense.
Outsider just dropping up to the water. It's taken out by Evil Pancake. There's a group up pushing in. C2 rocketing against Jedi.
Yeah, C2 is doing an incredible job with those rockets right now. 1:04 left. I mean, it's definitely possible to get the stop on Envy. You got to keep the rockets up, and you got to keep breaking up their group ups. But This is definitely a wide open for either team at the moment. Oh, when they get C2, Rockets are down.
Let's see. It looks like Jedi is really trying to play card here.
A little bit ahead of his team, though. Really created a trickle effect there. They were able to take him out one at a time, even if it was very quick one after the other. Oh, they are almost there. The car is literally just a touch away from checkpoint. 37 seconds left. Outsider doing a great job of picking some people up. Almost died there.
Seconds. Oh, might be able to hold him here at checkpoint. Be very easy if they could, but it seems like Naz gets.
Oh, a missed rocket. Oh, great checkpoint by Naz with 14 seconds left. That was close. That rocket missing was the difference between them making it and maybe not.
Yeah.
It hit just a little bit too far to the side.
Very close.
And those are kind of the subtle things that, you know, if you're riding kart, people don't take it seriously enough. You know, everyone thinks that's kind of just like a wash position for the players that aren't the best. But, you know, if you know where to be on the kart at all times, if you know the sight lines that you can take up, the bounce shots you can hit, it is a huge difference for your team. And we saw some really great kart play by Naz on that one. Seen some excellent dancing here by Rusty. I think these moves must be from TikTok.
Yeah, seriously.
I would have liked to see him break out the Macarena, though, but you can't get everything.
Yeah. I think it'd be funny, but he's got to keep his guard up menu. But we know when somebody's coming. I think there's a kind of a group up from O in the health room back by their spawn.
Yeah, they're just Envy's just having one or two players keep trickling into that jelly room, and that is just holding them. Yep, F2P finally breaks loose.
There's Jedi on cart taking out Outsider. C2 with the rockets. Great rocketeering. Right back on the cart.
Yeah, F2P is a menace with those pistols, and C2 is definitely with those rockets. The power combo of those two together.
Gets taken out by Laz. Very good. Ooh.
I don't even know if Nas saw him on that one. He kind of got taken out by the corner of his eye.
Yeah, really.
Jedi pushed super far up. I wonder what Jedi's ping is like on these ones today.
Yeah.
One of our Australian brethren Jedi is. Who? Red.
I honestly don't know what server we're on right now. I'm to be honest.
Hold on, I can figure it out.
We'll figure it out either. Can we get a drug with the dancing? Yes, next time there's some dancing. Clear, we can definitely get the drug deal.
They're already in the jelly room, a little before 4 minutes. Nice push.
Great pushing here. Pistols.
This is where Other really needs to set up a defense. You know, they've got the spawn advantage. They got a couple options to pick up heavy weapons. They need to make sure to keep sending 1 or 2 disruptors to kind of keep them out of that secret tunnel alleyway. You know, keep them from coming down main rail in big groups. They can really get a solid hold here and put some hurt on them. Like, as you saw.
70%. Ooh, F2P sneaking up and shocking card. Shocking.
Yeah, Envy really flew the first half of the map on pre-checkpoint, but then really got slowed down. So let's see if Other can do something similar on this back half of the map. Some good work around the jelly with OK. Ooh, kind of an exposed sight line right there, but does a good job using his walls cover. Nas still gets around him. Nas putting in work, getting a double kill. You know, and at this level, their comms are probably even good enough. I wouldn't be surprised to see Envy doing some rocket stealing after they kill players like C2, making sure that he can't get those back in his hands and cause all the havoc he has been this map.
Definitely.
You know, nothing crazy on the KDs right now. Naz and Nago definitely leading it, both at 34. We got Laz on Other leading it with 33 kills right now, so neither team really running away with the kills right now. Fairly balanced. Well, maybe a slight edge to Envy. Nice pick by Nas on that, just keeping that player just behind the cart, making sure you can back up whoever's on there and then hop right on, losing no time. They've made a really good push. You know, they're almost out of the jelly, and there's still a minute 47 seconds left. Nice card pushing by Evil Pancake. C2 getting in there with the rockets, and Nas taking out rockets immediately. It's so quick to get a single rocket here, but keeping them from getting double can be so helpful. Just like we saw at the checkpoint, a single rocket, you know, if you're dancing and you're standing on the right part of cart, you can really avoid all of that damage and, you know, make it a 2-shot kill instead of a 1-shot kill. So making sure that C2 only gets one of those can be huge for Envy right now. Yeah, Envy's so steady. They're not making any crazy long pushes, but they're just getting motion on the card every group up, getting a couple players while all the other players are engaging. You don't have to kill everybody around cart before you get on it, but you got to give them something else to do besides shoot you. Ooh, some outsider using the jelly, some good cover there. I do miss the glass noises, but I understand it was screwing up comms.
Yeah.
Now I was running a little secret route.
10, 9, 8.
I love how this map is designed so much that it allows for this like second back half that opens up. I remember the first day when this came out and everyone was playing this and like everyone was like, oh, I got to show you where the secret alleyway is. Excellent final push by Envy, 89%.
Yeah, that's a great push for Envy. Now it is O's turn.
Switching sides.
Let's see.
I mean,
what we
especially
got.
considering that they almost got checkpointed and then got all the way to 89%. Very impressive second back half push. They were just very consistent that whole back half. They never really hit a spot that they had too much trouble getting through. Ooh, we have a double Envy logo up at the top on the scoreboards, Gravix.
Yeah. Oh, we have a double Envy. Oh shoot! Okay, let me refresh that.
Match starts in 3, 2.
I am really
Double
sorry
Envy.
about the.
Go.
It's about to pop up.
First elimination.
Hyperdash.
I'm gonna update my Hyperdash right at the break after this here. So we won't have to see this stupid logo again.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're doing a great job
Yes.
of clearing out the Envy players.
Yes, their voice. You are 100% correct here. The like and subscribe. Bell.
Pretend like it's your own personal domination match. Hit those buttons. A couple of technical difficulties, but we are back to the action.
Yeah.
They're pretty much on pace right now.
There we go. Now the logos are working. Alright. This is a very
Maybe just
technical, difficulty-filled stream, but we are powering through.
Yeah, they're about 5
curious.
seconds behind, about 4:45 on their entrance to the water room compared to Envy. So very similar times at the moment. Ooh, good kills by C2. Really doing some work allowing... Wow, C2 is just putting it to Envy. Getting some great kills on the main rail. Really seems like his teammates are doing a great job of distracting the players for him. He's just picking them off super easy. Really dancing around the cart. And they're doing such a great job of just keeping somebody on that cart so many times when the cart gets attacked. People jump off and aren't getting back on. And they're getting further away than they need to and keeping that fight further away from the cart. You do not get anything for winning cart fights when nobody's on the cart. So it's really great seeing such a veteran team really put the basics together.
Yeah.
They've just done it for so long. They just know exactly what to do. Everybody's close. Everybody knows what role. And, you know, they're avoiding the mistakes. Like, you know, they're never double stacking when rockets are coming in. So, definitely a masterclass in in kart riding by Other right now. I've been seeing more and more of this shotgun on kart, too. It is so... it definitely puts a little bit of fear in the red team's heart when they have to dive in on shotguns as opposed to just pistols. So it's been interesting seeing that kind of change this season, too.
Yeah.
It's like Other's making a big group up.
Yeah, we're seeing all this stuff.
See if they can take out those rockets. F2P's giving him trouble. Man, the Rocketeer is just ignoring him and raining rockets down, letting his teammates take care of him. Great teamwork by Envy on that one. They're at the top of the hill at about 3 minutes. It's a little bit slower. Envy was there at about 3:47, so...
Yeah.
Let's see if Envy can get a similar hold. If Envy can get a similar hold to Other in this part of the map, I really think they have a chance to checkpoint him. And this is such a great spot for Envy to be in right here because, as you can see, their Rocketeers can attack carts super easily. You know, as people spawn in, they're able to pistol snipe the cart. So all the angles right now are for Envy. Other really needs to get a solid group up, get rid of those Rocketeers, and get that cart turned 90 degrees and get it going up towards that point. Great little push by him, almost all the way around that corner now. You know, with the way that the checkpoint screen is located, it doesn't make it the easiest for Rocketeers to hit it, so it cuts down the angles a little bit and really makes exploding out of the hook room all that more viable.
Yeah.
And Envy's doing exactly what you'd expect. They know if they're going hook room, they have Naz being sneaky in there. Let's see if they're paying attention and checking their corners. They are not. Naz gets an easy kill. And Lazarus takes him out. Maybe a touch too aggressive on Naz's part, but that's exactly what you want.
Lazarus as he pushes the cart. It seems like there's only a minute left. We saw Envy get very pushed at that checkpoint area, but we'll see if we can have Olo make that checkpoint. There's actually a video with those. Ooh. Not by Nova.
Ooh, charge shots to the chest.
Oh,
outsider, and there's like a little barrier that you can fall down and stand on back there. Like you can't dash to it, but if you dash up to that and like step back, you'll drop down and only your head's exposed.
That is sounds like cheating.
I mean, like I don't know. It's not that different from like at the end where you're on like the attic and there's those rafters. You know how there's like the little bars that support the rafters that you can fall down onto?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a super advantageous spot because you have to hold your arms in a super weird way to shoot, and you're still exposed for like it's really easy to drop a rocket and just get a headshot on them when they're there. And they're so anytime somebody's stationary, I never think that that's a huge advantage.
Yeah. Bring out Jedi.
22 seconds left. They are great. Oh, they have a little push with the. They got shocks. Get the shocks off the cart and start. Oh, come on, Mother! You guys got it. Oh! It might have just come down to that last one-on-one. Noggle might have just. Oh, checkpoint! Let's go.
3 seconds left.
Woo! So they were 11 seconds behind Envy. So really a negligible amount of seconds behind. This is still anybody's game. What a great checkpoint push.
In terms of time, yeah, but we'll see how Oki's prepared. Looks like they're double stacked right now.
They got Laz all the way in their base.
They're double stacked in the car. Let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can get some dancing from the car.
Double stack is the time to dance. It actually makes the cart go 3% faster.
Really? If you're dancing?
No, just in your head.
It makes it more fun.
My guess is actually that the dads probably have like a dancing meter that nobody's hit yet. But once somebody does a dance powerful enough, it probably will boost the cart. So I encourage everyone to keep practicing their dances.
At the dance zone, unfortunately.
guy knows something the devs don't. Ooh, good kill coming back from Lazarus, getting him from an unexpected angle. He really was running that little area. We've seen a lot more teams getting some really good holds back here. In Season 4, people used to kind of write that area off, just assuming that, you know, people were going to push faster there, and then you'd hold them once they got to Jelly.
Not anymore because he's dead. Deadeye camping on card with Noble next to him. They are disrupting a lot right now. Oh, only at 51%.
Yeah, I mean, at about this time in the Envy push, they were at the entrance to the Jelly Room, so definitely starting to fall behind pace a little bit here. But let's see once they get to that Jelly Room if they can turn things up a notch.
Yeah.
Envy is just doing such a great job of disrupting around their dash. They're keeping players in that little spawn area. There's so many great places to hide, so many angles to cut.
Yeah. Whoa, some really fast gunplay right there.
Yeah, great work by Other by staying alive through that. We really need to make it into this Jelly Room as soon as possible. Kind of cut down on some of these angles that they're being attacked from. Ooh, good kills by Rusty. Ooh, nice clear. The Jelly health room is always going to be a bunch of action. Such great sight lines in there. You got a health. You're always going to be seeing people in there as the cart passes through this Jelly Room. Oh, they're making some really good time up here. And if they can get a couple of more good pushes, looking at the clock that we have from last time, Envy was leaving the Jelly Room by 1 minute. So we're definitely going to want to see something close to that, or some really big group ups. It's interesting to see. Check the minimap to see if they're using that side entrance with the dash at all. I don't really see too many people coming from that way. Envy's doing a really good job, even when Other gets a couple of players disrupting. Envy's still getting a player or two through the cart who's just directly challenging and getting those kills.
Yeah.
That makes it so hard when people are slipping past your disruptors and then getting to challenge the cart low numbers to low numbers. But not surprising, like a team from Envy, who's just a bunch of players all considered to be killers. That is going to be a tough bunch of players to be stopping at a choke point.
We're at a minute 30, and there's still about plus 20% left. Actually, I'm so don't get that. Get that with a grain of salt. But they are behind pace. Are they behind pace?
A little bit, yeah. If they wanted to stay on pace in 8 seconds, they would need to be leaving the Jelly Room, which does not look like it's going to be happening at the moment. Yeah, a minute left on a map like this. You're looking at 2, possibly 3 more pushes at the most.
Less than a minute left.
Yeah, this is a...
Envy here. Try to look the boss.
Yeah, kind of similar to so many other points in payloads. They really need to get this cart around that corner so they can have somebody on the cart drawing people in that can't be hit until they attack cart. And then once they attack cart, you have all of the other players take them out at that point. And then if they do take the cart out, you got a bunch of people who are ready to jump on. So that's when you really see these like great last second pushes on Canyon, on Launchpad, on those kind of places. When you make that last corner, and now people have to dash to cart, and the fight has to happen right there. They can't get you from these long distance sight
10
lines.
seconds left.
8.
But yeah, with 10 seconds, it's looking super tough for O. They're going to need a really awesome countdown, or a really good last second push here. Let's see what they got.
Alright, we're going into overtime here. Nobody on card, there it
Red
is.
team wins.
And that clears at 77 to 89%. Nice work to both teams, but Envy really had just a touch more coordination, I would say, on the red side.
Great job, guys. Let's see those scores. There we go. Let's see them scores.
All right, for Envy, top killing, we got Naz at
It
92
looks like people
and
are
53.
dipping out a bit early than what we should have.
Let's go, Naz. You're the top killer. Stay there. Woo! Oh, he's
And
gone. All right, never mind.
Naz. All right. We're going to take a quick break while we jump servers. Hello, people of Dash League. We are back at it, getting ready for the second match of this game, which is O versus Envy. Refresh this. We are getting ready to get this next match on its way. It is going to be Waterway.
What are you predicting for this one, Gravix?
I definitely feel like Envy is gonna take this one. It seems that, like, from seeing the performances from last game, I feel like Envy definitely has a chance. But I think that a couple of people are out for both teams. Oh, we see Mr. Llama in here for Envy, and GTF as well. Coming in for Envy. Doesn't look like we have anybody new for other yet, but I think we'll definitely see somebody hop in a second.
Yeah, I'm not crazy surprised to see the subs by Envy. That's not a bad idea to bring their top Waterway lineup. I mean, they definitely won the last map in Abyss. They won 89 to 77%, but Other is known around the league as being an incredible Waterway team. So Envy's really gonna have to be on their top game to wrap this one up in 2.
Let's see what chat thinks here. Just throw up a poll. O versus Envy. Who will take Waterway here? M-Dub saying that O 3-2 wins in 23 minutes. That is a quite long match, but we are here for it.
Yeah, if you joined us earlier today for the GA versus TBDI match, you know we have been here all day long.
Just watching some Hyperdash, seeing some great games and some fantastic gameplay. Waterway in that last match was fantastic. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it was definitely a gut-wrencher.
Absolute nail biter.
Here we're seeing Envy in their strat room. Hi, Envy.
Highly uncouth, standing on tables. Not good manners, but
What O's doing. Oh, here out and doing what they do. And then there's us out here in the lobby. Looks like we have Cream Delight coming in for other here, filling out their lineup. Right here, you can see the board for this cycle. Here's all the standings as of right now. Where you have a Dasher level match here. Envy at the top of Dasher tier. Oh, just moving back in after cycle 1. Not the best gameplay they could have in cycle 1. It looks like the chat thinks it's gonna be really close. Right now we have 57% Envy, and look, we have 57% Envy and 43%. Oh, chat thinks it's gonna be very, very close. Very curious to see what you think, Bird.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine it being anything but close. You know, like the last match, if one of these teams has a really great rollout and they catch the other team on their heels, maybe they can take it quick. Otherwise, I think we're going to the maximum time. I think probably like 2-1 Envy.
You know what I want to see?
Sudden death.
Sudden death. Let's go.
We gotta use the drone to block everyone's view. Do whatever it takes.
We are waiting for a sudden death today. It was so close last match. We're hoping for this match. I think this match has even a chance.
I wish they could put that as like a mutator, like just play sudden death on those maps over and over.
I feel like that'd be like, have to get like end points just because the matches are so quick. Looks like Envy is ready, and looks like Outsider is ready here. They are all hopping. Oh, just finishing up last second training.
Alright, looks like we're about to get started. GTF is giving us the hands.
So, Envy versus and I need to change map settings. Woohoo! That's what Hyperdash updates really do.
1, go.
Right now we're watching Cream Delight. Well, I fixed
Blue
it.
takes C.
Gotta shout out Cream Delight. In the first match in Abyss, he was just spectating, and he said that they might lose the Abyss, but they definitely win the Waterway. And he subbed in for the Waterway. Gotta love that confidence. Gotta love somebody who's gonna bet on himself. Let's see what he's got.
Red takes B.
Looks like he's making some space for his team pistol sniping at the moment.
Definitely gonna be tough to see all 3 levels here, so I'm sorry about that.
Red takes B.
Trying to see if
Ooh, nice kill on Llama by Cream Delight.
Blue takes B.
Envy with
There are so many.
with B and C.
Red team
I feel like in
Killer.
countdown by
countered.
ooh, that was a quick counter. That was almost as immediate. Oh, there's that.
And a counter in their own base, too.
Countered.
Ooh, and Pancake is just taking up all of their resources.
Red takes C. Blue team
Envy is
scored.
just waiting to get their own base
Blue
back.
team scored.
Evil Pancake is just running amok right now in the other base. Alright, F2P finally clears them out. Let's see if they can get a push out and see if they can't get a countdown of their own.
Red take blue team scores in 3.
We got okay on the right side of the map. Ooh, gets killed immediately on the button on B.
C.
Lots of carnage going on
There's
B
our
right now.
map.
Blue
Envy
countered.
only needs B. Ooh, countdown by them, quickly countered by other at their base. They got a pretty strong rollout going out right now. Another countdown by
Envy with
Envy.
countdown. Ooh, quick counter by
Blue team
FTV.
scores in 3.
Counter, another counter.
Countered.
GTF at their spawn. That is something you do not see every day. There's B, which is what I'm gonna say here is the flip point, especially with any Waterway combination in general. It's always gonna be that flip point is B. Never know what is gonna happen with B. It's always this team, that team, this team, that team.
Countered. Red team.
What do you think,
countered.
Bird?
Red countered. Blue team's counter.
Oh, absolutely.
Red
You know, the
takes
thing that I've been
lead.
seeing, especially with these top players who have just like such skilled guys on their team, like Evil Pancake, who can sneak into the enemy base and stay alive for, you know, up to a half a minute. You know, they get in, you have your own base, they got the enemy's team base, then it's just on your team to group up, get to B, and hold B down. And we've just been seeing so much of that. Like right now, they've got A and C, they're missing B. I bet you we're going to see that flip in just a second. It'll be the opposite for Envy. There's so many good routes to B. There's so many ways to get there with 3 dashes, with 5 dashes. It's so much sneakier than going to your own base for somebody who's already expecting you. So yeah, I bet you we're just going to see Carnage on B all night long.
Red takes
Just to
lead.
point out another one of my fellow casters, Dash League Network in the chat said best map is Waterway. They got this. Thanks to whoever casted me to log into BLN watching the stream.
Lead.
Oh, Gravix with the shout out, call out.
It's like somebody rocketing themselves. I'm gonna call you out if you're a caster and on BLN. We have GTF here.
Blue takes A.
It's great base defense. Oh,
Red
take
team
him out.
scores
Looks like we got a countdown by other.
2, 1.
Only one player left for Envy.
Red
There it
team
is!
Wins this
Oh, they're
round.
taking the first point here.
Dash League Network was totally right.
Those
Go.
best map does
Blue takes
playing out as
C.
Waterway.
First elimination.
Here we
Yeah, it
have
really
us.
seemed like it just took a minute or two for them to get their groove. Envy started out so strong. Another countdown by others.
There's Naz
Oh.
countering as the other team's base. There's the flip point
All
of
right,
B.
this
Let's
could be
see
a
if
great
we...
opportunity. Yeah, this is a great opportunity for Envy to get one now that they made that counter. They've got Naz in their base. Let's see if we can open up enough space for people to really move forward. Oh, they got a kill on Naz. Kill by that.
We're definitely... I'm curious. I'm curious to see if we'll see the snowball effect. And to see
Countered.
the counter effect like we saw in other that we've seen in matches. I wonder if Envy's gonna be able to fight back or
Yeah, does Other take this one, or did they wake up a sleeping giant?
Dash League Network says thinks they're 3-0ing.
Red takes lead. Blue
Dash
takes
League Network
lead.
doubling down, not logging out.
While Cream the Light is pistol sniping from their base. Getting some great shots. Got people riding rails.
Blue takes B. Countered.
Outsider with the
Red
counter.
takes A. Blue team countered.
Ooh, that was
Blue team
really close.
scores
Envy,
in
one person left.
3, 2
That's it. I think that's a point for Envy.
countered.
Whoa, okay.
What a
Somehow
countdown
gets him
by
before
OK.
the counter.
Countered.
Oh my gosh, OK was the only person left, and he got that counter at A. That's crazy.
Red takes B.
Call him Clutch K.
Blue takes
Green
B.
Blight doing a really great job pistol sniping, definitely taking a lot of the attention off the rest of his teammates. A lot of times they're flooding the base, they're looking for him. He's doing a great job of realizing it, dropping back, making some really great adjustments.
Dream getting hit, dropping back just for that health. That's really convenient if you're pistol sniping. You sit up by that health and you can just drop down if you get sniped.
Blue takes B.
Yeah, for newer players, that's such a great point. When you're trying to figure out where the good spots on the map are, there's places that have a combination of cover and resources. So right now, Cream Blight's got that pistol sniping barrier in front of him, that health behind him. He is comfy and cozy.
There's a countdown for O.
2 countered.
Ooh, counter. There were still 5 people left.
Scores encountered.
Ooh, nice sniping kill by Rusty off B.
Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
Rusty's spending a lot of time on basement B trying to prep up. Ooh, gets
No
taken out quickly by
regrets.
Raz.
Tripling down.
Blue
Cassie Noah tripling down on their call. 3-0 for other. No logging out.
Their logout button must be broken.
Hyper Cup thinking 2-1 Envy full time.
Red
See.
takes B.
Oh my gosh, now Hyper's so funny.
Countered. Red takes C.
We'll see. Right now we're at
Blue team
well,
scores
count
in
down.
3, 2.
Oh, still completely operational. Laz
takes C.
with the counter at C and somebody else as well.
Red takes C. Red team scores.
Oh, there it is. There's the countdown. They just needed B. Let's see if we can get a button hold. That's a
Red
wipe.
team
That
wins
is a
this
wipe.
round.
Second point for the other.
Ow, there's taking another point.
Man, Envy puts so much pressure on him, and then Other is just so patient. They slowly break it. They're slowly pushing forward. They get in their base. They're waiting for B. They get the team push to B, and they get the point. Excellent coordination. They have got this one on lock. They are such a good Waterway team.
Blue takes
Shout out to
A.
Dash League Network.
Blue team countered. Red takes A. Red takes B. Blue takes B. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
A lot of action going on B right now.
Red takes B.
I mean, talk about things you love about Waterway. How cool is bottom B with that health pickup?
Yeah, seriously, that's such a cool
Blue
one.
takes
Just like
B.
jumping off and dashing right into that health.
Red takes B.
Such a fun map. A 2-level middle, 3-level on the outside. All kinds of fun rails. One of the most unique maps in gaming.
Blue takes A. Red takes A.
It really reminds me of some of the maps from Unreal Tournament.
Blue team scores in 3, 2. Blue team countered. Blue team
And he's just looking to cap
scores
A
in
at this
Mike
point. Ooh, there they go.
I hope you'll be able to join Dash League as well. Play in Season 6.
Red takes B.
Prevent copying. Come on, let people know.
Red takes B.
I just joined this season. I'm having a great time.
Blue takes
Everybody
B.
should join Dash League. It's free to play. The competition's fun. The people are great.
Fantastic.
Crazy if you don't.
Takes B.
Dash League is the king of games. It is the best game that's ever been made. It's the best game that's ever been played.
Blue team scores
You gotta
in
join.
3.
Countdown by Envy. Are they going to get it?
One.
One player left. Can Laz do it?
Whoa!
Oh, Envy finally gets themselves a point.
We have a close match. Auditorium Leviathan thinks that for every point O scored, each ending player should lose $20. I think that's a bit harsh, but
Auditorium Leviathan trying to fund his weird chemistry projects.
Countered. Red takes A. Blue takes B.
this GTF pistol sniping gets almost taken out by Outsider, but still gets the kill. It's GTF using my favorite pistol skin, the Galaxy pistol
Blue
skins.
takes B.
I have
Clutch.
Gravix, Galaxy is my entire thing. Basically my whole team. I love the Galaxy.
Scores 3. Countered.
Ooh, quick countdown for both teams going back and forth right now. Envy's definitely got to have a confidence boost after losing 2.
It's that B flip point, that's all it is.
Red
And Mike,
takes
you know,
B.
even if you have been playing Kahoot,
Blue
there's a lot of
takes
people
B.
on a bunch of different like teams,
Red takes B.
like are still kicking around, you know. So just join the server if you have Discord. If not, just wait.
Red
Sure.
team
Go past your lucky
scores countered. Red takes
Great work on B by Mr. Llama. He's probably going to be looking for the health here. Yep. See if he can sneak into their base, recharge his 5 dashes, do a little bit of havoc. They absolutely know he is coming, and Cream Delight takes him out. Cream Delight is doing a really excellent job. 29 and 18 right now. Just holding some space in that pistol sniping area for his team. Getting button counters.
It is already. You're right, C2. It is already to let Dash League into your life. Once you download the game, you
Blue
have
team
become
score
part of Dash.
countered. Blue team countered. Blue takes B.
Well, I mean, eventually, if you get decent at the game, it's because you love competition. And at a certain point, pubs just aren't going to... I mean, that's the classic story for everybody. I was really enjoying the game. I wanted more competition. Heck, we got a whole league for you. Come on over.
Red takes B. Blue takes A. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
He's on the grind. He's on the grind for level 100. It's consumed him.
Blue teams countered.
All right, countdown by Envy. Oh, they,
Dash
again.
League Network
Blue
with the
team
new
scores
call.
in 3.
Their call is now forfeit. Oh, still
Countered.
winning.
takes the countered.
Countdown Envy broken at their base again. Ooh.
I wonder who's behind that DLNG.
Three.
Envy with another point. Almost.
Blue team
So many
another
countdowns
countdown.
by Envy in a row.
Envy. Oh, Rusty. No, he did not. Somebody picked up those rockets, and that was probably the death of them.
Yeah, that might have been an accidental rocket pickup there.
Dream Delight chasing whoever's in the bottom of their base right now. Whoa, just taken out by Evo Pancake. Oh, countering it.
countered.
Ooh, there's the flip point of B. Second.
Red takes A. Blue team scores.
And Evil Pancake spent some serious time in the enemy's base today.
Okay.
Blue team scores in 3, 2. Blue team scores in 3.
Looks like right now from Envy we got GTF as the top killer, 42. Lazarus on the other at 41. Down by Envy. Oh, broken at their base
with a
and
countdown.
being.
Lots of countdowns and counters. Specifically by Envy.
Yeah, it's like it feels like Envy's getting all the countdowns and then O just kind of sneakily just pushes past them and gets done what they need to get done.
Really interesting to see.
Blue team scores in 3. Countered. Blue
Counter
team
B.
countered. Blue team score countered.
Ooh.
Down by Envy, it's 2-2. Oh, only 2 players left on each side. Other gets the countdown.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
It always feels like a Jordan moment when you're the last player alive and you either hold for the point or you get the counter. Those last second situations can be so exhilarating.
Scores 3. Countered.
10 minutes left in the map and this has really been back and forth. Just like earlier in the day, we are getting closer and closer to the possibility of a sudden death.
On sudden death, baby.
100%.
Blue team scores.
Kinda
Countered. Red takes A. Blue takes B.
Not trying to curse it, but like if I had to curse it, it would be for sudden death. Ooh, great headshot. Right there.
Red takes C.
It is such a hard fight from just standing on the ground on B against the pistol snipers with that barrier. They got the height on you, they got the barrier.
Red team.
Definitely more of a move to just distract
Oh,
all of you.
countdown.
Countered. Blue takes B. Red takes B.
There's the flip point of
Blue
B.
takes B.
That. You're a B.
Yeah, you counter at B, you dash into their base, you hit your base, your teammates get your base again, and it's just that easy.
Red takes B.
B rolls the whole map over. Ooh, good.
Blue team scores.
Got Rusty in their base with shocks. This could be it.
Oh, that's
One left.
Scores.
Oh, we could have held the button and won that one. Now 3 players are in.
Rusty killed
Oh.
Scores in
Oh, Rusty.
Rusty takes
Oh.
himself out. That could have been a win if Rusty took
scores
himself
in
out.
countered.
Oh, that's devastating.
Oh, I wonder if he would have held the button instead of going for the kill if they would have
Red
gotten
takes
that.
B.
I know he had the shocks, but man, if he just would have stood on that button, I think they would have taken that one.
Blue team scores.
All right, Rusty, back at it.
Rusty.
Blue
Good kill
takes
right before
B.
he can shock himself.
Red takes C. Red team countered.
Countdown for other. Ooh, broken at C.
Red team countered. Red countered. Red team score countered.
Others putting the pressure on.
Blue
There's
takes
OK
B.
taking out most people in the Envy base.
Blue takes B. Red team scores.
Ooh, good signal by Rusty.
2 countered. Red team countered.
Just barely countered. We're getting countdown after countdown right now for other.
Yeah, other now taking control of the countdown. This is definitely a very close match.
Red
Really
takes
putting some good
B.
pressure on him.
Red team scores 3, 2. Countered. Countered.
Two
Get killed by
counters in a row.
GTF.
Blue takes C.
Oh, what a shot! Nice shot by GTF.
Blue team score countered. Red takes A. Blue team scores in 3,
Oh, there's a team wipe.
2.
Envy gets another point. That was
Blue
the team
team
wipe.
wins this round.
Let's go.
All right, now you know what we're hoping for.
Now we just need him to stall
We
for
just
like
need to
5
just
more
stall
minutes.
for 7
Match
minutes.
point.
Come on.
Just both teams hole up in your base. Only pistol snipe.
Elimination.
Give us what we want.
Please, you want some that. We know you don't want to, but we want to. But we, as an audience,
Your stress equals our entertainment.
please.
Red takes lead. Red takes A.
Yeah, return
Blue
table.
takes A. Blue team countered.
Yeah, 2 points for other, and then 2 simultaneous points for envy.
Blue team score countered. Blue
Maybe
team
we're
What? I mean,
seeing
you
that
can't-
snowball effect. Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
Is there another
countdown.
counter at 2P? Goes down.
One
Oh, there's
player
a counter.
left.
After people's the only person who got that counter.
countered.
I mean, you've got to believe that Envy's feeling the momentum right now, getting 2 points, but other can't feel that bad. It's not like they're not getting a bunch of countdowns as well. You know, it's not like they're just getting blown out and pushed back. It's just a very, very back and forth match, and Envy,
Guys,
you know,
come
like,
on. We need
whoa, do you see that move by F2P?
That was
He like
crazy.
held his head to the left as he hit main rail. That was wild.
That, I think that was definitely
Red
like
takes
a
lead.
matrix.
Red takes
Yeah,
lead.
either he fell and caught himself really quickly, or that was an insane planned move. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that later.
Red takes lead.
Yeah, like we were talking in the match earlier today, Waterway can be so tough. It's just it can just be a bunch of one-on-ones, and if a few of those go your way, it's the difference between you getting those countdowns and not in a match that's this close.
Blue takes
Talking
lead.
about math, you know, if there's 5 1v1s that are all about a coin flip, you have a 3% chance that you're gonna win all of
Blue
those.
takes speed.
Bringing up that math again.
I love it.
Red takes lead.
We love the 50% water right now.
Red takes C. Red team.
I'm not
score
from O.
countered. Blue takes C.
Green delight pistols across the map. Whoever it's.
Blue takes C. Red takes C. Red team. Score
Red team hit the countdown.
Blue takes
Envy
A.
player in their base, so they gotta be careful right now.
Boom.
Good trade with Naz. That was worth it to get him out of your base. You got spawn advantage.
Yeah.
Red takes B. Red takes B. Blue team. Score
Evil Pancake with some
countered.
great routing.
Blue team countered.
Envy with these countdowns and counters.
Red takes A.
Ooh, good stringer by OK. Ooh.
Blue
You see
team
that
Great
headshot?
headshot. I was just about to say, I almost wish OK got out of the base a little bit faster and then cracked somebody with a headshot.
Blue team scores in 3 countered.
Yeah, I'd like to see other get out of the base just a little bit quicker. I think they're just leaving, you know, they're sending a few too many people back to take care of the Envy players in their base, and it's really allowing Envy to continue pushing up hard to be and pushing into their base to continue to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
It's definitely an easier thing to say than it is in game, but yeah, now that they got a few players pushing, they're really making some space for themselves. They're holding their base for their B and the enemy's base right now. Other just needs B at the moment. We're about to be in a countdown. Nope. Other countered, pre-countered.
Hey. 3 minutes.
Red team scores 3, 2.
We're not. We're not.
What?
Red team
There it is.
wins.
Oh, taking the win.
They are going to a control point. What a match by O, winning it 3-2.
What
Coming
a
back, they
match.
scored the first 2 points. Envy scored the second 2 points, and then they finally came back with less than 3 minutes. Wow, what a match.
Let's see those scores.
All right, top scoring for Envy. We got Naz at 17,000. GTF is the top killer with 63 and 41 deaths. So not only the top killer, but the least amount of deaths on the team. Heading over to other, we got F2P top scoring at 21,000. That is some points. Top killing for them is going to be Lazarus at 60 kills and 55 deaths.
I'm Dubs did call it. 3-2. 23 minutes.
Shout out to the wisdom of M-Dubs.
Uh-oh.
Dream has ended. Just a joke. Hasn't ended. We're doing a control point.
Found a control point. Promise nothing's super wrong.
What would Dash League be without technical difficulties?
Especially for a new caster.
New, this is your second one. You're old. You're veteran at this now.
New-ish. Okay, new-ish.
Newish.
This is my second
I
cast.
think
I treat this as my first real solo cast. Am I streaming?
Who'd you catch? Yeah, I see Naz right now.
Alright, cool.
Who was the first match that you casted?
It was the... I forget. I had one. You were there, Bird. I think you were at the first one that commented. But I had a match, and I had like set up before it. It was Kill Arthur. I forget. Oh, it was Fear and Knock last cycle.
Okay. Well, it doesn't look like any teams are doing any substitutions.
We might be starting this relatively soon.
Oh, what are your predictions for this one?
I feel like just from the killing power that we've seen from Envy, I feel like Envy might take it.
Yeah, Control Point has such a good balance of the coordination of a payload, but also the button pushing and awareness of the domination maps. It'll be interesting to see which teams' strengths come out and which teams' weaknesses can be exploited. Who is the spider and who is the fly? You know, if Envy can get some good disruption, and I thought they did a really great job in the Waterway map. You know, Evil Pancake was getting to their base and really running some nice routes. I saw that from Naz a couple of times, Mr. Llama. You know, if they can stay focused, if they can keep just one person disrupting, stealing the resources from...
Oh, it looks like we're switching servers, actually. We might actually be switching servers here.
Quick server switch.
Nothing big.
Ooh. I will be right back.
Sorry for that one, chat, but we are back in Plaza's lobby getting ready to go in the control point. It looks like chat is split almost 50-50, 53-47 with a slight prediction of Mike saying that we should be getting some sport bettors on this game. That's what Bird proposed in the beginning. We need somebody to make some betting odds. Not actually betting on a cash game. I don't think that's legal. Have everybody here. I think they are ready to go.
Gravix, do we have any predictions on the chat for how this one's gonna go?
Yeah, it's basically split 50-50 right now. It's 53-47. Looking like Envy now. It was just a second ago. It's flipping back and forth.
The old coin flip.
We'll see who takes the win after match. I'm assuming there will be 2 matches. We just switch servers.
Yeah, you would have to imagine so. Wow, both matches today going to double control point.
That is.
I wonder if that's because of Jedi. Like they have a further
possibly
probably west
Match
server for
starts
Jedi.
in 3, 2, 1, go.
Those darn Australian and New Zealand players.
Team has captured
So
the
lovable,
control point.
yet so far away.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
Envy seem to be pulling ahead a little bit off the bat here, but nothing too major.
Has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team
Minimap dancing for its life right now.
Yeah, seriously. I'm just
Learning all.
Figure it out.
Learning all the sprint strafe techniques. Hey, it's only your. Okay, I'm saying this all in fun. You got the minimap, Mr. V did. He's way more of that than you.
I had to update Hyperdash. But it's solving
Absolutely dead even right now, but gonna take a quick second to shout out anybody who casts these matches. I gotta say, as a player, I absolutely love watching my team play, and it's hugely appreciated everybody that takes the time to cast these. So shout out Mr. Gravix and Mr. V, all the other folks that take the time to throw these up for us.
And yeah, I'm gonna do my own thank you. So the other cast is when I'm out doing things, my team is supposed to be doing, my team is playing. I love popping into the street. That's what's happening. I can get the results before I get home. Check this out.
Yeah, definitely a big part of what makes this league so much fun.
It's like it's very
Still a
close,
close
within
match.
10 points every time. Looks like, oh, having control of the point now in less than 10 points. All out walls here.
Are we in Jedi server again?
No, we're actually in last server.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to tell you what reason you're in. I'll definitely figure that out in the next cast.
Blue team has captured the control point.
Ooh, that would be a big ask for the people running the dash list. It would be cool on servers that were hosted by a person that still said the region. If it said like Lazarus, like Dallas, yeah, it'd be clutch. Please help us smart people with technology, for we are dumb and need your help. Yeah, Envy really starting to pick up the pace. Yeah, they're up by 20 points right now. Yeah, doing a good job sneaking behind the enemy base, getting some good picks, a little bit of disruption. And that's really the key to control playing. You know, you want the majority of your players close to that button, communicating who's hitting it next, and then maybe one, maybe two in extreme circumstances, people going out there disrupting, getting behind enemy lines, and keeping them from bringing the full brunt of their team's force onto that button. Yeah, Envy's slowly just trickling ahead on this one. Up by about 40 points at the moment. Ooh, Cream Delight. Thought he got that kill. Ooh, great kill by F2P getting behind him there. Like right now, GTF is the top killer for Envy at 22. We got Cream Delight at 26 right now.
Top killer
Didn't see Cream Delight in the Abyss match. Yeah, I didn't see Cream Delight in that Abyss match, but he's really been doing an excellent job since coming in for the Waterway.
I feel like he might be a secret weapon here for O. Looks like Envy though taking an almost 50-point lead. Here.
Yeah, I know the spawns are equal distances away, but it just feels like the Envy players are getting here a little bit quicker. It feels like their group ups are a little bit faster, and there's just always some Envy players around the button.
If we take a glance at minimap, I just feel like their dashes are perfectly hooked as to
Blue team has captured the control point.
Yeah, they're taking very efficient routes.
ball red. I feel like there's has to be stacking and some blocking.
Captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured.
Good little hold here from other Laz sneaking in there. Ooh, trying to steal their dash. Can he get the kill?
He does. He gets the kill.
Blue team
Laz gets the
has
kill on
captured
Naz.
the control point. Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has
Oh right,
captured
they need to either be the right people in chat. They're really going for fights. They're not really pushing for the button. They're trying to take everybody out and then get button, but that's not really the play here for the whole point. As they're seeing Envy with a
Red team
60,
has captured
70.
the blue team
good.
has captured the control point.
Well, yeah, especially if you take the fight to the button, you know where they're going to be looking. Have one player dash in, get a bunch of eyes on them, and then take them out. These fights away from the button are just not in others' favor right now, especially when they have this much of a lead to catch up to.
Yeah.
Envy just crossed 200. They are up by over 70 points at this
Blue
point.
team has captured the control point.
That does not look good. Hopefully this is Envy's home server right now, if they are playing too.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has captured the control point.
It seems like is getting some great kills though.
Point.
They're just not getting the point enough.
Captured the control
As to where Envy, even if they're losing fights, they're still just pushing into point first.
Red team has captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point.
Yeah, and having a single point of focus, you know, it definitely is a lot more like a payload. You have one focus, you got to get your teammates there, and you got to execute around it, and that's exactly what Envy did during that payload.
Right,
So
but
I'm
like,
not crazy surprised to see Envy taking over here.
right, but like domination, it should be like, oh, just get to the button. You have a small bit of strategy, but it's mostly just killing. And I feel like O has that mindset, but I feel like it's too much of that mindset. They don't have enough of the payload mindset, which is letting Envy take the lead here.
Yeah, totally agree. I think their characteristics that won them Waterway are slowly starting to lose them this control point.
You shouldn't be picking fights like your CR buddy
Blue team
in class.
the control point.
Oh, quote of the year right there. Get it, Gravix. Get to class.
Get
Oh,
the
I'm gonna be yelling that at
Envy.
I'm gonna be yelling that at my teammates in the next practice. Get to class.
Blue team
There's Envy with more than a 100-point lead. Oh, must be feeling devastated now.
Blue team has captured the control point.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough, even if they switch servers. That is a very
A lot
large
to come
lead.
back, especially if they keep this momentum going.
Captured the control point. Blue team has captured the control point. Red team has
Ooh, nice kill by Evil Pancake. Doing some great work around button. Taken out by Cream Delight. Envy only has 8 more seconds left. 7,
Blue team has captured the
5,
control point.
4. This might be it.
Red team has captured. Blue team
And there we go.
There's
Envy takes
Envy.
it 300 to 180. Ooh.
has captured the control point.
Crazy.
If there is a second map, that is going to be some coming back to do. Other has got their work cut out for them. Let's
Take a look
at
at the scores. Jinx.
we got top killing right now on Envy. Is wow, GTF at 47 and 26. Another instance of top killing and bottom deaths. Top scoring was Mr. Llama with 93.23 points. For other, the top scorer was OK with 8,930, and their top killer was Cream Delight with 45.
It looks like we are hopping servers or the match is over. They're just hopping servers here. So let us take a break and be back. Get these next Yeah. So how do you feel so far about this point?
Woof, I did not see. I would have never predicted Envy coming in that hot. I mean, 180 was a beatdown. But,
Definitely.
going back to the payload, it's not, like I said, it's not crazy surprising. They did a really good job when there was a singular focus in the map of sticking to that, sending the right amount of disruption, keeping the right amount of players around the objective. Um, so not outrageously surprising, but kind of, not seeing it to that extent. So others really got to be doing a strat talk now right now. They really got to be talking about what went wrong in that map, how to get it together, take some deep breaths, and come out strong in the second control point.
If there is a second control point.
Good point. Let me see. I'm gonna hop on Lurker and see if I can see anything. Cream Delight is just playing a pub right now. That might be it.
Yeah. I think that is it. So, thank you all so much for watching today's Dash League cast, or casts if you showed up to the last one. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and have a fantastic